Yeah. Okay. So so far we have seen how to create a organization structure and how to create a workforce structure in the sense positions, jobs, and so on. And we have created employees, and we have assigned different roles. Like we have seen like how the roles are assigned, how to like use the roles, and which role will be used to hire an employee, and what is the security profile, and all those details we have seen. And today we will see what is a Oracle Fusion HCM tree. Okay, so it is a graphical representation of the hierarchical data. Okay, it is a graphical representation of hierarchical data. Um, like yeah, it has like it is managed in workforce structure. Okay, workforce structure is position, department, divisions, all those things, right?
Mm.
So so there are mainly four organization Fusion, I mean, not organization, Oracle Fusion trees are available. There are four Oracle Fusion trees are available. One is for department, under department, and another one is organization, which we have already seen. Like, like when we use the enterprise structure, right? Creating a HCM enterprise structure using the wizard, we will be providing the top holding company, correct? So under the
Mhm.
top holding company, we are giving what are the countries or yeah, divisions this particular company has. And then divisions and departments, right? Not the departments, what is this, what is that, business units.
Yeah.
Yeah. So likewise, like all those are like, if we imagine, all those things are set up in a hierarchical way. Like under one particular business unit, there will be multiple elements. And legal entity is something which needs to be created and like linked with the enterprise, right? So
Mhm.
that's a tree structure. And then the position, like when we say like let's go one by one maybe. When we say department, what are the departments which are available? Like say for example, HR department is something that we will have. And then under the HR department we can have recruitment as well as screening. Yeah. And
Yeah.
under recruitment we can have the payroll as well, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm saying under, like under the HR, we are having recruitment and screening, which means the top
Like
level is going to be HR. Yes,
yeah, like set and subset, right? Like yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Mhm.
Excuse me. So so in the Oracle Fusion, what we will do is we will first create the department, right? We will create all the department and then assign it based on their ranking. So say for HR, we are giving rank one means, and HR recruitment and screening, we are giving rank two. Then it is like the recruitment and screening will be set up under HR, and payroll will provided as three. Then payroll is set up under recruitment. Yeah. And in the same manner, I mean, the similar manner, the position hierarchy also, manager comes as the first position. I mean, yeah, top mode node. So we call it as node. Each
Mhm.
position or department, or yeah, for each object, we call it as node. So the topmost node is going to be manager, and then next is clerk and analyst, and under clerk we can have as have one more as cashier. These are few examples that I'm providing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So over here, like in from this slide we can learn that there are mainly four predefined structures, not predefined actually, four structures available. An organization structure is a predefined structure because it is created when we complete the wizard itself.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it is like as mentioned here, the predefined structure cannot be changed. Yeah, it can be like it cannot be changed because mm definitely under a holding company only we will have different divisions. right? So that particular structure cannot be changed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And geography tree. Geography is the country, state, uh, location, uh, that we use for
Yeah.
address, for location purpose, like providing an address and all those things, right? So we need to create geography. When we say geography, it is location. Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
location, not an address, but a location. Based on the pin code, we have to create all the hierarchical state, county, country, and all those things, right? Yeah, and then there is something called version. Yeah. So what is a version? So say for example, if we have created one particular structure, okay, for department hierarchy, or maybe let's have it as position only. So we have created manager, clerk, analyst, and cashier as a in a position tree. And after few days or few years, if the company says that, boss, under manager, I would like to have assistant manager.
Oh,
So
okay.
we will not edit it. Yeah.
Mama. Yeah. This an ice slipper.
No worries, no worries.
Just 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure, 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 sure. Please take your time.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, yeah. So, when we are making these changes, we will not make it directly to the existing hierarchy or existing tree. What we will do is we will take a copy of the tree and then make an amendment. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So this new new structure, we will call it as a new version.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And there is something called a status. So in the status, we will have to make sure that only one version of the tree is active. So
Yeah.
the latest one we will make it as active. The old one we will make it as inactive.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what is that was I have explained here. Okay, so next is
Was-
yeah version. There are yeah, that's what I have mentioned here. If there are any changes made, then it is considered as a new version. Okay, and then the old version is made as inactive.
Mm.
So why we are creating all these structure? So mostly it is to understand how the organization is set up. So without this, it's going to be random, right? This is going to be a data. So it will look like a data. It will not look like any meaningful information. So if I'm saying that we have we have departments, many departments, HR departments, development, so and so. It's a raw data that I'm providing to a organization or maybe to another uh, like uh, um vendor or something, right? When we when we are getting another software or say if we want to go through an approval process also, we need to tell them that, boss, this is the hierarchy, right? This is the hierarchy. This is the departmental hierarchy through which you need to pass the approval process. Yeah. So for that purpose, and also to make sure that the organization is able to understand how many department are there, and which department is reporting to which department, and which position is reporting to which position, so that the ownership of a project can be acquired. Yeah, and based on that, the profit and loss can be calculated, and company can take a decision whether to have this particular division or position, whether this particular, I mean, whether the employees who are assigned to this particular position can be moved to another position, and all those decision making can be applied only with this tree. So this tree will give us a clear picture of what is where and how things are happening, and it will be easy for the organization for like performing a future, what do they say, mm, future planning actually, like whether to set up, I mean whether to generate or what do they say, invest more money on this particular division or position, right? Financial wise also they can predict if this particular department or position or this structure will be giving them a proper or positive financial note. So that is that is, I mean, that is the reason why we need to have a tree, structured tree.
Mhm.
And in another phase, like and the another reason is like there is something called organization security profile.
Mhm.
Yeah, organization security profile. So we will learn about the security profile in the next class. Okay, next session. Once we have completed these trees, we will learn about the security profile, so that it will be we will know in depth of what it is, how it is used, where it is used, and so on.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and basically it is to secure the data. So if we are saying that if we are setting up saying that HR will be able to see all the details which are handled by HR themselves, recruitment, screening, and payroll. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
because all other departments are coming under HR, correct?
Yeah.
And recruitment or screening will be able to see only screening department's details. They will not be able to see recruitment details or payroll details, because none of them are the child nodes.
Mhm.
Okay. And they will not be able to see HR's detail also, because HR detail is the top node. So they won't be able to see HR's department also. And I hope you remember, right? We created approvals, right?
Yeah.
Approval. So in the approvals, we selected like a
Yeah.
hierarchy approvers, right? So
Mm.
these trees are used over there.
Oh, okay.
Hierarchy. Yeah. So we will create one particular tree. So this is not something which is predefined. Like everything is not predefined. We have to create the trees. So once all the departments are created, we have to create a tree node. So nodes using the, I mean, trees using the nodes. So we will look into it now. Yeah. Once this theory is complete, we will look into it. Yeah. How to create,
Mhm.
like we will create a few departments, like the examples that I have provided, and then we will create a tree, department tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what else? Yeah. One more point is, if we are set up the system to send a notification to a particular people under a particular tree, then it will be easier. Like once the tree is created, we can say that, boss, please send this message to all the members who are assigned to this particular tree.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So such activities can be performed.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. Structure. The same tree structure. Yeah. um, okay. Okay. Mm, save this. And then let's see about department tree. So we looked into four types, right? One, two, three, four types. So let's look into details on each department. That there won't be much points, because I have covered all the points. Like if these are common points which we have covered already. Yeah. and everything is applicable for all these four like types. So department tree will have parent node and child node, and all these parent node and child node are going to be departments only. So HR is a department, recruitment is a department, screening is a department, everything is a department, but it will be set up as parent and child. Yeah, there can be
Mhm.
multiple levels. Yeah, there can be multiple levels like like HR department, and HR department is reporting to management department, CEO level department, and so on, right? So we can have multiple levels of departments. Yeah,
Mhm.
and we can have different versions also, as mentioned previously, but only one version should be active.
Mhm.
And then the organization tree, which we have already seen, like it is created automatically based on when we are using the enterprise structure. Yeah, enterprise structure configurator, it is automatically created.
I'm gonna go to down.
The hierarchy is the ultimate holding company will be the first node, and then the division and country holding companies as second level, divisions and country holding companies as second level, and then the legal employees as third level, and so on. Yeah. It is possible to modify or update the organization details, but not the tree. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. Okay. And then we have the position tree. Position tree, I think you are able to understand, right? Relate, right? Like we have already mentioned, like it is something like manager, clerk, assistant
Yeah.
manager, yeah,
Yeah.
and senior manager, and so on. Okay.
Mhm.
And the main purpose, like purpose of the position tree is budgeting and organizational planning. And the second purpose is to secure data. Yeah, to secure data access based on the position hierarchy. Like manager will be able to see everyone, all the members who are assigned in his tree level, but he won't be able to see his senior managers details. So these are assigned in the position security profile.
Yeah.
So security, we like as mentioned previously, we will look into it. Like the security profile, we can look into it in the next class. Yeah.
Mhm.
So this is an overview, and this is an example of the position hierarchy. So president and CEO, and under the position president, CEO, we will have general auditors, vice president, administration, and so on, directors, and under the directors, we will have like who do we have actually? Leads, right?
Mhm.
Managers, and under the managers, we will have lead. Under the leads, we will have senior people
Associates.
reporting to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yes, and then the associates, and then the juniors. So it goes on like this, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
And then comes the final tree. That's a geography tree. So geography tree, the structure is predefined, and most
Yeah.
of the time we will not be able to edit it, but we can add if we need to add something. So like the hierarchy looks similar to this. Like it will have country, state, city, postcode, right? We have created based on this, right? All the location. I hope you
Yeah.
remember the geography setup, manage geography. Yeah. And
Yeah.
this is an example. So United Kingdom, under that England and London, something like that. Yeah. So
Mm.
so here country, state, and country, yeah, state, and Hyderabad is a location over there.
Like
One
yeah,
of
if they decide to change the legal entity to some other place, so they can change it. That's the change they can make, right?
Yeah, legal entity, that is different. This is a hierarchy, like information level. This is a information level hierarchy. So
Yeah.
we will not be able to change like under the state we won't be able to have country, right? Under the country only we will be able to have the state, right? So that
Yeah.
level of changes, that level of tree.
Okay.
So yeah, this is base
So
information. Okay,
oh,
location is
okay.
something different. I understand what you're saying. Like what you're saying is that if a legal entity is has been changed, yeah, a
Yeah.
legal entity is a uh, like say it's a company, right? It's a company, and it
Yeah.
has a address. And
Mm,
what you're saying is, if it has been changed, in that case, we will be using the new address.
mm.
Is my understanding correct? What?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that.
But
So
you are saying
mm,
that these are the base. We can't change this. This is already decided.
yes,
So
these are already
we
decided in
can't.
the sense. Yes, under the country only we can have state, right? Under the state only we
Yeah.
can have city, and
Mm-hmm.
under the city only we will have postcode. So
Mm-hmm.
this tree cannot be changed, but the information which we are providing in this tree
Yeah.
can be changed.
Changed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Got it.
yeah. Perfect, perfect. So this is the theory part of geography tree. I mean, not geography. Oracle Fusion HCM tree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to create few. I have logged into system. So let's create a department, few departments quickly. So let's use the same examples: HR, recruitment, screening, and payroll. Yeah, it is taking much time than usual. Yeah.
Did everything got update? Like we have
Yes,
to
I
create
think.
everything anew, or we have the tech things
No, no. I believe we have to create everything as new. Let's see. Let's
again?
see.
No.
Yes,
Oh,
because the link itself is new, right? SAS FA
yeah.
demo one, right? So I believe we will have to create everything as new. Let's see if Amazon departments are available. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember we created Amazon, and one more Chase also we created, right? Chase.
Yeah.
Let's see if it is available. It's still working. It's not available. It's not available. So that's fine. That's fine because we are going to perform like we are just going to create one, right? Like in the sense what I'm saying, like just going to give an example of how the tree works, right? So we can
Mm-hmm.
have it this way. We will create it under common set only. Yeah. So it will be easier for us. So let's say HR. HR. Uh, um, let's add something in the in the beginning. Amazon HR, so that we will know that this has been created by us. Yeah. Amazon HR. Uh, we're not using anything else because all other fields are non-mandatory. So that's fine. It's taking a lot of time. Yeah. Mm, Submit. So whenever we are getting a new instance, don't worry that we have to create everything from the scratch. But instead, think like this: like it is an opportunity for us to practice everything. Like we will not miss anything when we are working on a live environment because we are doing it several times, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, think in that way, okay? So that you will be interested to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we sit down for 1 hour, then you can do it. Like, yeah, it's going to just take, keep on
Exactly.
practicing. Mm.
Exactly. It's not going to take much time, right? Like, yeah, we can do that. Yeah. So Amazon recruitment. So I'll create 4 departments and then we can go and we can move on and create the department tree. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Just taking some time. Department details. And finally, payroll. So in the approvals, like while this is
Mm.
getting created, in the approvals, you would have noticed that even the empty, say for example, these are the departments that we have created now. Okay, and if we are setting up department hierarchical in the approvals, how do you think the system will react? Like, will it move the process for approval for the to this like yeah to these departments? How does that this work? What do you think? How it will work actually? Did you get my question?
No.
Okay. So in the approvals, right? Approvals,
Yeah.
transaction approvals that we saw in the previous sessions. So we know that we can set up hierarchy level of approvals.
Approvals. Yeah.
Yes. Say I'll give you an example. Like if whenever a location has been created, we want to set up hierarchical level of approvals to be sent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at this example, like the hierarchy level, in the sense the department level is uh, Amazon HR, payroll, recruitment, screening are there. So
Mm-hmm.
if this tree is set up as approval request in the
Mm-hmm.
transaction approval page, like manage transaction approval and all those page, how will the system react? Like currently we haven't set up any employees to this department, right?
Mm-hmm.
So because this is brand new, we haven't set up.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think will happen?
Oh, it's going to go to the security people or something.
No, actually, what will happen is, as there are no, like whenever an approval is sent, to which, I mean,
Two
how it is sent
employees.
to
Two
which
employees
employee?
will be there.
Exactly. To
Yeah.
employees only, it is sent, right? Because
Yeah.
employees will be able to approve or decline. So,
Yeah.
employees who are assigned to this particular department, it will be
Mm.
sent. But this
Yeah.
time, like for in
Two
our
employees.
example, no one is assigned to this particular
Mm-hmm.
department, which
Yeah.
means it will get auto approved.
Oh,
So
okay.
if there are no employees, then
Mm.
the system will automatically approve the process.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have created one, two, three, four like departments. Let's have it that way and try to create this. No. Okay. Let's let it get loaded. What we can do is we can move to setup and maintenance. Can see problem. So department tree, manage department tree. So we have a task named manage department tree. We will use this. Yeah, if you notice here, there are already three which have been created. Yeah, so we want to create one, right? So over here we have to create a tree. Yeah, so there are few options available under the action. If you see, if you see, I mean, if you click on the actions, like I hope you saw, right? Like it is manage department tree. That is the
Department.
task name. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we will click on the actions. We have few
Create.
details. Yeah. So create tree version and duplicate, which means it will copy the existing one and we can edit it in the sense correct it when we are creating something and if there are any mistakes, and then we can delete it. View tree versions. Yeah, and there is one more. This is set status. So we initially the status will be set to drafts because we haven't completed the task. So when we are creating a tree, it will be set as drafts, and then based on our requirement we can make it active or inactive. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and audit is an automatic auditing setup. So once we have created a tree structure for department or for positions. So for positions, it's going to be hectic, right? Because there is going to be a lot of positions available in the organization, and once the tree is set up, we will not be able to identify any mistakes. Like if we missed something, the system will, as an initial check, the system will perform a check, like whether we have used only one position in one node. We cannot use one position in multiple nodes. Yeah, so it will see how each position has been placed and so on. Yeah, and flatten, like I haven't seen this. Let's try this. Maybe after we have created this, created the tree, we can try. Yeah, so name of the tree, Amazon, what is this department, right? DPT tree. This way. So we have provided few details here, and we can actually choose icons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some icons. So it has PNG, like PNG is the extension, right? So folder open icon is available. Let's see if we have anything else, or else let's don't waste time on this. Yeah, we can create the tree, and then maybe if required we can look into others. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because these are simply to show in the front end. So I've selected one. So see, if we see here, folder open ENA. So this is the preview. Like this is how the icon will look like. Then we have provided all the details, right? And then next.
PNG and all those will be there, right? In the
Yes, 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 yes.
system.
All those will be there. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. Yeah. So if we want, I believe as it is showing us one, I believe there will be a provision to upload icon. So if we
Mhm.
want to
Yeah.
upload our own icon, we can do that.
Yeah.
So over here, I believe there is, we don't have anything. Specify rules. So not implemented yet. We don't have any rules. And if you look at the specify label, like if I'm going back, labeling scheme, none. So looks like we can add few of these details as well, like labeling and rules also we can add. Maybe it will be shown based on the like configuration that we are selecting. Mm. I will check if we can update, like I will check how we can update these and so on. So let it be with me for now. So yeah, we will see how to use these options, and I'll submit this for now. So we have created a folder or base value of for a tree. If you notice here, yeah, Amazon department tree. But under this, we will not be able to see any of the department. Yeah. If we click on others, I believe they might have created few. See, they've already created few, and they've made it as active. So this is the department tree that we have created. And now we are going to create. So before we create anything, we have to select, right? We have to select a particular like department or tree. Yeah, create tree. So now we are going to create a tree version. Okay.
Mhm.
So we have to select the tree, and now we are going to select a tree version. So this is going to be the base version, right? So let's name it as department base version, or just yeah, base version. So nothing else. Base version. Maybe we can have it as v 0.0, 1. Oh yeah, 0.0 or 1.0. Yeah, 1.0 will be okay, fine. And then the effective date. Let's have the effective date as first day of this month. And status is, if you see, we won't be able to update the status because we are just started creating it. Yeah. And yeah, we can save this. A new blank version has been created. Yeah. It's a version, blank tree. Yeah. Tree node. So not tree node, it's a tree. So over here in this page, we have to specify each node. So if you see, we have add, create, duplicate, edit, remove, edit, I mean delete, export nodes, and export selected nodes. So export nodes will export all the nodes which are available, something like that. So let's add one. Yeah. Value for reference, data source, department resource, uh, search. So over here, we are going to have Amazon. So see, Amazon HR and everything else is here. So let's have HR as the topmost node. Yeah. So
Mhm.
over here we have selected it. Add tree node.
Oh, okay.
So Amazon HR has been created. So under this, it's still spinning. Let's see. Yeah, it has stopped. So we have to select this node. If we don't select this node, what will happen is a parallel node will be created. If we don't
Oh.
select this, then a parallel node will be created. Yeah, and then we are going to add another under this.
Mhm.
Value search. So selected node is, see, it shows this is the selected node. If we are not selecting a node, then it's going to be a parallel node. So yeah, once this is complete, we will understand. Yeah, going to select Amazon. I'm just thinking about the actual consultant. If the system is working like this, like if it is working very slow like this, then it's going to be a pain, right?
Yeah, maybe just the
Yeah.
internet connection must be there, good connection.
Not sure, right? So over here, if you notice, I have selected two at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So recruitment and screening.
Yeah.
So to select this, like I can't simply click. Instead, I have to press Control. I can press Control and then click on whatever node is required. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of adding it one after another, I can create like I can add it by creating like the second step is going to be recruitment and screening, right? So I'm pressing Control and I have selected two items, three nodes, and then I'm adding it in the previous one. Like under the HR, I'm adding this add tree node, loading. Yeah, loading is complete. So over here, if you see a small arrow appeared, right? Which
Mm-hmm.
the expand arrow. So once it is clicked, under this, we have this and this. Yeah. So now I want to add the final payroll under recruitment. So I'm selecting recruitment and then adding it. So if you see selected node is Amazon recruitment, specify value. So we're going to select payroll and add tree node. So if you notice under the Amazon recruitment, a tree node has been created. Yeah. Now,
Mm-hmm.
uh, now we can add. We have added this. We can create new. So if we want to have multiple versions, right? The second version. This is the base version with that we have created. If we want to have one more, then we can add that as well. Yeah, that's what create is. And then duplicate is we can select this and we can get a duplicate of this particular structure and then update or modify it and name it as version 2 or 3 or something. Yeah, that's why for that purpose only duplicate is used.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the structure maybe yes there can be multiple departments and only one department needs to be updated, so we cannot sit and create everything, right? Instead we can take a copy and just make an amendment to that particular like department alone, uh, not department actually, node. So we call everything as a node. Each department, right, each item that we have added here, each department that we added, we call it as a node. Yeah. So if you see here, node name, node description, label, and data source. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's submit this. So I've submitted this. So here we have the base v 1.0 and the status is set as trapped. Ah, cancel. So as soon as I've clicked on that, the system just opened the setup. Yeah. So, did we see if it is available, like the status? Not sure, no. Status is not shown there, I believe. Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
inactive. So cancel this. So before we make this as active or change the status, what we have to do is we have to perform an audit. Yeah. So I've selected the Amazon tree department tree itself, like not the like version tree I have selected a tree, action, and over here I'm going to perform an audit. So under this tree, whatever versions are there, the system is going to audit it. Uh, okay, it's based on schedule refresh. Tree version status to active after audit is successfully completed.
It's just creating the departments and just lining them up, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. Actually, as there are only 4 departments,
Mm-hmm.
we are able to see something like this, right?
Yeah.
And if, say,
If
for
it
example,
is
if there are,
more, yeah, it's going to
yes,
be a big one.
yes,
Mm-hmm. Process.
I've submitted schedule audit. Let's see if something happens. Actually, when we click on the audit, it will start immediately. It's gone out. Let me click.
Mama, I don't want to play ball game. Mama, I don't want to do. I want to play ball game.
Action. See if I'm able to perform an audit. Yeah. So base value audit. So it has completed. The audit has completed. See, these are the testing validations that have been passed, and it says audit passed. Structure,
So it
version.
it went through audit so quickly.
Yes,
So
yes. Because there are
oh,
only 4 or 5, right? 4 or 5 like nodes. Audit means it is just checking if we have set up the values properly.
mm-hmm. It's just an automatic check, right? The
Yes,
system. Yeah.
yes, yes. So what we can do, we can make a setup, incorrect setup. Yeah, let's perform an incorrect setup. Mm, let's see if we are able to go in, and then next it's notes, right? So in the notes, what we can do, we can add one more node. So this time let's have HR, Amazon HR under one of these. So which is incorrect, right? Because Amazon HR we have already set up here. So if I set Amazon HR under Amazon screening, then it is incorrect. So in the audit, it should show me that it is incorrect, right? Show me that that is a cyclic reference. Like this is referring to this, and this is referring to this. Like nodes are not set up rightly, correctly. So we shall perform on test like this. HR and add node. Not sure if the system will allow us to add it. So yeah, see over here itself it is stopping. Cannot be added
Oh,
into current tree because duplicate nodes are not allowed. Yeah. Okay. So audit is complete. So if you notice, we have completed the audit. Now let's, yeah, actually the audit, what it will do is, as I mentioned before, like it will move, like it will check each node and how it is set up. Um, and if there are any errors, then in that case, it will show us that this place we will have to update something because there is an
mhm.
error and something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah. Let's make this as active. So the status will be changed to active now. So when we are changing it to active, an audit is passed, I believe. Yeah. So done. And there were multiple departments, right? Yeah. Why it is still showing us drafts? Let's see.
Draft.
Node, Amazon, Amazon Search. Give me one moment. Give me one moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So my kids are getting ready. So this is, asking them. So Amazon, the status is still showing as traps. Active, active. Okay, drag from active, active. Actions. Online audit, scheduled audit. Okay, online audit. Yeah, when we click on online audit, audit is getting performed. Oh, the below are validation details.
Mm-hmm.
See the progress. So what has happened, at what time, what has started, and what are the audits performed? All those details are here. Yeah. And then we can click on OK. I believe once this is done, it will be set as active. See, so we have completed the audit. Yeah. So this is the request, audit request that we have sent. I believe we can delete this because we have already audited it. So this is a scheduled audit. So action,
Oh,
sure, we
okay.
can delete it. Mm, fresh. Okay. It's already been audited. So let's see if we can. Okay. But action. Okay, that's fine. Okay, done. Now it is changed to active.
Active.
So
Yeah.
why it did not change in the previous attempt is I did not complete the audit. I have set up an audit like request, which will happen in the scheduled time. So we are not sure at what time it's going to audit the like version of this department tree. But when we did an online audit, it performed an audit straight away. So once everything is successful, the status changed to active. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is how we will set up a tree node and tree node and everything else. Yeah. And once this
Mm.
is completed, we can use this in the what is it? Approvals. Yeah. It is in
Yeah.
the approvals and security profile and so on. So security profile, yeah, we will look into it in the next session.
Mm-hmm.
So approvals, we can simply see how we can set this up. Yeah. Manage approval transaction for human capital management.
Mama, now you need to 10.
We are not able to see. Okay, we can see transactions, but we are not able to see one more option, right? I believe we'll have to update this person's user. I mean role. Okay, okay, no problem. What we can do is we can pause the session for now.
Mm-hmm.
In tomorrow's session, we can continue. I hope that's okay, right? Because we have to set up the roles, and once this is completed, like once we review how to set up this approval, like hierarchy approval. Then what is left? So we need to see how to set up the position tree. Department tree we have seen, position tree, and both these are going to be similar. All these are going to be similar. And then the geography tree and organization tree also we can see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We can. Yeah. So before that, like if possible, if you have time tomorrow, you can
Mm-hmm.
actually create one organization structure itself, like from the beginning to end, or maybe you can complete only the organization structure, and then we can work on workforce structure the next day whenever you have time. Like
Mm-hmm.
by session, you can complete it, because anyway, it's this refresh is going to be with us for say 1 week, at least for 1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
within this 1 week, we can create all those setup, and also you can like practice whatever we have learned today. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ipsita.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. Have a great day.
Yeah. You too. Bye.
Bye bye.
Reading the